Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm starting off my Week 4 previews and analysis here, guys, with a Thursday night game. The Thursday night game this week will be the San Francisco 49ers traveling to St. Louis to take on the Rams. And, both these teams coming in at a disappointing 1-2 after both winning their opener and dropping the next two. The 49ers, obviously, Aldon Smith will at least miss this game while he undergoes treatment for alcohol. And, Patrick Willis, groin injury, left the game on Sunday versus the Colts. Will he play this week? That's still a little bit up in the air. And you have the 49ers team now, first time under 500 since Jim Harbaugh has taken over. You've now seen two subpar games from Colin Kaepernick. How does he react? How does he come out and play in a place where he did not play good last year in St. Louis, and the St. Louis team that went 4-1-1 last year against the NFC West? Look for San Francisco to get Frank Gore going early and often. Even more so, they have the last couple games to try to get Kaepernick a little bit more settled in. And again, in what was a difficult place for him to play last year, we'll see how he bounces back in this one. You figure the defense without Patrick Willis is going to look a lot different, but I think they'll still be able to contain the Rams' running game, which hasn't really showed much the first 3 weeks. When you put all that pressure on Sam Bradford and you're one-dimensional against a defense like the 49ers, that worries me a little bit, even if Willis doesn't play. And, the Rams' offense sputtered last week. Weren't able to run the ball at all. They got down early. Sam Bradford did what he could, but they just got trounced last week. This defense let up a lot of points also in Week 2 versus Atlanta. They sort of got beat in two different ways here the last 2 weeks. Week 2 is in Atlanta. It was more through the air. Last week against the Cowboys, DeMarco Murray rushing for 175 yards. So I don't like what I've seen from this Rams defense early on this year. That was thought to be the bright spot of their team, most notably that defensive line. And I actually, I know a lot of people are going to be down on San Francisco this week, but I like Jim Harbaugh's ability on a short turnaround to get his team really pumped up to play. Yes, I know St. Louis is at home, and I know there's a lot of outside things going on with San Francisco, but I think this is where San Francisco, the point in the season where they just have too talented of a roster. I think this is the point where they band together. I think that offensive line in San Francisco does a very good job on that Rams defensive front. I think Kaepernick plays a little better, but I think Frank Gore in that running game with Kendall Hunter as well really explodes. And I like San Francisco -3 on the road in St. Louis. Look, St. Louis, that defense worries me a lot, and I don't like one-dimensional offenses against San Francisco. So San Francisco -3. Let me know what you think, guys. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview every game every week, and I'm always talking about the latest news of the day in the NFL. Thanks as always for listening, and have a great night.